Spooky's House of Jumpscares is one of those games I was persuaded to try. Phrases like spooky and jumpscares often turn me away from games like these, but this was really something else. Everything about this game is misleading. Atmosphere. The title, Spooky's House of Jumpscares, is itself a setup. It brings tension. The game wouldn't be called Spooky's House of Jumpscares if there weren't jumpscares, so immediately the player is tense, walking through the 1,000 rooms waiting for something to happen. Without the monsters, the game's atmosphere on its own is just suspense. Even with all of the room changes and strange goings on, I never really found the atmosphere very thick. Its appearance and cutesy style broke immersion. The task of travelling all the rooms ahead of me was more daunting than whatever may be lurking in them. Had I not known that this game was called, I may not have been tense at all. So unfortunately, no Harry Masons for atmosphere. Scares. What players expected were jump scares, not to run from 16-bit sprites that follow you from room to room and slash away at your health. On top of the monster's ability to pass through solid objects and float over voids to chase the player, it ramps up everything from a laughable quick scare to full-on terror. The confusing and often misleading layout of the rooms themselves and the limited sprint bar makes running from these monsters all the more frantic. The deceptive nature of the game itself often leads players into traps, like the room with the slowly narrowing wall that jams the player, preventing them from moving, leaving them to be consumed by a monster. What it lacks in atmosphere, this game makes up in its scares. So that's one Harry Mason. Sound design. The music is very cutesy in places, which again breaks some immersion for me. However, it can change to ambient dread and full-on industrial horror based on the scenario. The shrieks the cardboard jump scare sprites make upon appearance range from bleeps to harrowing screams. That's two Harry Masons. Gore. There's none as far as I saw. Puddles of blood and some miscellaneous liquids, and that's about it. It didn't really need any gore. The game stands up without it, and that's three Harry Masons. Story. There isn't much of a story here at all. Survive 1,000 rooms. That's about it. There's some diary pages laying around about someone on the same adventure as you, but it barely forms a story at all, making the final score 3 out of 5 Harry Masons. Its sole purpose was to make you jump. What else did you expect when you played a game called Spooky's House of Jumpscares? It's not a great game on its own, but it's a decent enough horror game, even if it is one that's simply there to give Let's Players yet another reason to scream. Again, I'd like to remind you the whole thing is down to my opinion in horror games, and if you don't share this opinion then it's cool, I get it. I'd like to point out that whilst I did panic when I ran away from Specimen 5, I did not scream like a banshee or run away from the computer. I advise you don't either. There will be more horror reviews in the pipeline, and thanks for watching, and always go check out the bumps in the middle of the night. Happy Halloween.